Alright, this is just kind of a pseudo update. I haven't really done much more with this since last time. Just kind of getting over the weekend. And sort of just adding a few things. I got kind of a description of your current location right now, because I have all the rooms in the shape that I want them. They're just not all of them are really that decorated. I kind of did the holodeck, which isn't much to it, and then the barracks, which still needs a little bit of detailing. But if you'll notice, the room sizes are a bit small. You can walk through them, and then when you can leave. The door animations here still is non-existent. I'm just kind of going through rooms. I made kind of a sort of walk behind area. I haven't even tested that out. Well, that looks good. And I've been need to do some area scaling. Oh yeah, there's a little. You can see that line. That's just kind of there. But it's just kind of a. Here's the teleporter room, and in that right side room is where the teleporter is going to be, and kind of make this idea that you got to keep them separated because of radiation or something. I don't know, something like that. And then I'm just kind of taking a tour through just through an empty place. It's like, this is kind of like getting a new apartment and just wandering through the empty rooms and being like, oh, the things I can do with all of this. Oh, where to put the engines? Probably up in this corner. Probably some sort of regulated thing, because I realized that I have to keep the floor itself pretty barren, pretty open for walking around, so I can A, put bad guys in here, and B, probably put a bunch of objects and stuff to explore with in here as well. So I'm keeping it kind of open, kind of the detail to a lower amount than just the hallway. And here's the infirmary, which probably puts some hospital beds up here, divider right there. Probably some kind of doctor's desk right there. I don't know. Nice oriental rug in the middle. And then, so I guess that's all this dev diary is me just kind of taking a tour of a randomly created ship and kind of seeing what I want from it. Which again, if we come across the holodeck and the barracks, they're already kind of designed, so we won't have to worry much about that, but there's still a bit we could do. Alright, here's the life support. It's one of the little hallways, and I wanted to make different size rooms. I don't know how that's going to do with enemies. I figure I could probably just make it figure out a way to automatically find the walking area, the door, through properties or something, and then just kind of have them adjust accordingly to depending on what room it's in. That's the walkable areas are where the monster's going to spawn, or at least inside the room. Probably down the way. Probably never just right here on the door. Probably in this kind of area. There's another infirmary. And then, yeah. And then same with the hallway. The hallway is going to be a lot easier because it's already determined it's going to be repeating, but they're always going to show up around here. A few bad guys here and there. They'll show up every once in a while. Probably come out of the vents, because I know I'm going to have random events going on. There's the mess hall, probably a couple of tables in the middle. Long cafeteria tables, probably some sort of food generator here. I figured there's not going to be a kitchen, although I don't know, you could probably fit like a kitchenette or something. I might switch this room out with the divided room and make it a dining room in here and a kitchen in here. That could be nice. Or just have it be one giant room. How did I check that room? Doesn't matter. Although I'm going to check it anyway, because it doesn't matter so much. Yeah, another teleporter room. Yeah, I could actually. I was just talking about the mess hall being dining room, kitchen. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Actually, I'm gonna make a note to do that. Make the mess hall a divider room, so we'd have like little few tables here and there on this side. Probably I could even do like little round tables with 4 cheap plastic chairs around them, like it's some sort of break room in a hospital or something. and then just have a nice little kitchen in here with like microwaves and stuff. I'm kind of keeping the tone of the whole thing pretty light. Excuse me, goddamn, yawning too much. Keeping the whole tone light though, to make it kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing. So I want equal parts comedy and equal parts excitement. Here's the bathroom. I figured this area here, this is another divided room. This area might be the shower. I might change that out to make this just one big open room. Probably have some like bathroom stalls here, and then just, I don't know. This could probably work. Divided room could work. And this just kind of be a public restroom, and then this part just be the shower. Or vice versa. I could put a dividing wall right here, shower, bathrooms in the back, or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Just start working on the rooms one by one. And the gun room. With this, I was gonna have a giant turret like in Star Wars and the Millennium Falcon, where it was the big flat cannon. I was thinking about just having that at the end, where it's you could probably rip some parts off of it, or maybe try and man the guns for, I don't know, some reason. Maybe I'll figure out some secret out there. Excuse me. Because I've already been thinking about making secrets in the game, and I'll probably start writing those down so I don't forget about them, and then just add them later. I know I have picked up a notebook for writing notes down on this game specifically. I don't know where it is though. What else we got? We haven't come across a barracks or a holodeck, so that's kind of a downer. Another infirmary. Plenty of infirmaries and mess halls and what have yous on this ship. Here's another bathroom. I got plenty of repeats on this ship. Just doing a dab about the rooms. Because eventually, after I get all these detailed, just start adding objects into them, which I gotta figure out. I'm assuming because you can have 40 objects per room, so that'll give me a lot of wiggle room to kind of add different stuff, interchange certain things to make them each look like a different room. But I gotta make an array for each one, which shouldn't be too hard. It should just be about a few lines of code. There's more engine rooms, doesn't matter, but it should just be a few lines of code to just say, oh, it's this room is a part of whatever this area in the ship, and that's the third bathroom of this place. It kind of cracks me up to see that this kind of stuff happen, and then you can be over here and walk some over. But it's only a matter of finding out what the objects are going to be. Just having it decide, oh, this new array is going to build for this room at this location in this hallway, kind of thing. Let's do a small ship. I've been yawning so much. I've been just running through large ships so much, trying to look for like a holodeck or a barracks to kind of snap a photo of for Instagram's sake, that I've forgotten the nice coziness of a small ship that has a hyperdrive. Clearly, this ship is some sort of scouting ship if it's considered small and needs a hyperdrive engine. Oh wow! And the hyperdrive's all that it's gonna have, because the last room before the cockpit doesn't have any doors, and since that one doesn't have any doors, all this ship has is a hyperdrive engine. So it's a super duper scout ship, lightweight, able to get out of a tough spot. Had it another engine room, could have maybe a bit more maneuverable, although that would have weighed it down possibly. I don't know. I like doing these things. I like making my own narrative for every ship that I come across. Let's just do one more. Just kind of, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I just wanted to post that the rooms are coming along. I can actually walk around them at least. I figure eventually once I start being able to populate a room with stuff, then I'm going to start making able to grab items off of that, which makes me realize I need to make a list of items for this entire game, because a lot of them you'll be able to personally use, a lot of them are for sheer selling purposes only. I kind of want to give everything kind of a double use, or at least multiple uses for each object that can be picked up. Oh, I was thinking about a crafting thing, some sort of crafting feature where you can combine two items and make a different item, but I don't know how on board I am with that. Another janitor's closet, double janitors. They wanted themselves a tidy ship, and an armory, and they wanted to shoot anybody who would try and make a mess. Yeah, that's all for this. I'll go look for some barracks later, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go back to designing rooms, and hopefully I'll have that done within the end of the month. I hope I can find some time to get everything decorated to make it look as nice as I can. So that's all.